Alright, guys, we're about to know so close to look at how the dogs is going to. We're about to know so close to look at comment still how the dog for idea. Don't get to subscribe. And location mouse on they look at how the dog. How the Duck, released in the United Kingdom as Howard, a brave new a new breed of hero, is a 1986 American superhero comedy film directed by Willard Huyck and starring Lea Thompson, Jeffrey Jones, Tim Robbins, and the screenplay was originally intended to be an animated film, but the film adaptation became live action because of a contractual obligation. While several TV adaptations of Marvel characters were aired, this was the first theatrical release since the Captain America series in 1944. Lucas proposed adapting the comic book following the production of American Graffiti. After multiple production difficulties in response to test audiences, let's go with the positives. I thought Lea Thompson was good, Jeffrey Jones, Tim Robbins. The animatronics they use were pretty good. What they used Howard the Duck was great. I like the score by John Barry and Sylvester Levy and the songs by Thomas Dolby. That's pretty much it. Let's go for the negatives. The humor was terrible. The performances weren't good. The tone was inconsistent, and I think how the Duck looked good. I think the effects were good. The soundtrack was great. It's considered among the worst films ever made as well qualifying. I think it's the worst Marvel movie. I think it's okay for the time. Obviously, I don't know why they held the Duck. I don't know. George Lucas produced this movie, and yeah, obviously we had Howard the Duck in the MCU, and I think the MCU was a more faithful adaptation of the character than this. But yeah, Howard the Duck is bombed. It wasn't a good movie, and I feel like if the script was better, this is not how I would have introduced Howard the Duck. I think the MCU they did it better as a side character, but that's pretty much all it is. That's Howard the Duck. Yeah, this was the first theatrical Marvel movie. Now we did have Captain America series, and we had some other TV stuff, but yeah, how they started with Howard the Duck, I don't know why, but yeah, it didn't do well, and I think the performances, the effects were good, the soundtrack was great, but I feel like the performances are fine. Okay, the tone's inconsistent, the humor is not good, and yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. It's Howard the Duck. Overall, for Howard the Duck, it wasn't a good movie. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Guys, so much for my video. See you next time.